Hello, this demonstration is an overview of the process for judging a virtual solo and ensemble MPA through MPA Online. There are also step-by-step instructions with screenshots on the FSMA website, so if that would be more helpful to you, go to floridaschoolmusic.org, click MPA info, and then virtual MPA information. You'll see these two documents, adjudication instructions and filling out adjudication sheets electronically. Before you get started, make sure you have a good computer and a strong internet connection. A laptop is going to be easier than an iPad or a mobile device, and if you have multiple monitors, that will be even easier. You should also have good speakers or headphones to listen in the best quality possible. On your computer, you will need a PDF viewer that lets you add text and sign PDF files. The free version of Adobe Acrobat Reader will work, or other PDF programs such as PDF Gear or Foxit Reader are also compatible. If you're using a Mac, the built-in preview program will work. The blank adjudication sheets do not have built-in form fields, so you will need to use the Fill and Sign tool panel on your PDF program to add text and your signature. Again, there's a special document on the FSMA virtual information page that goes over this in detail. The next software you'll need to make sure you have installed is Zoom. Microsoft Teams or Google Meet will also be okay, but Zoom seems to be a more widely used standard at this time, so you're less likely to have problems connecting to your students if you use Zoom. Go to zoom.com, and if you need to sign up for an account, you can click Sign Up for Free. The free version will work, no need to have a paid account. If you already have a Zoom account and just need the software, you can click Meet and then Download App. The first time you run the app, it's going to ask you to log in, use the same credentials that you created on the website. Then you should go to the settings and test your camera and microphone. Once Zoom and your PDF file program are all set up, now let's log into MPA Online and go to your adjudicator portal. Click on the Bookings button to go to the list of all the MPAs that you are contracted to adjudicate. And for the virtual MPA, you should now see a link that says Online Judging. This brings up your schedule for the virtual MPA, along with links to download blank adjudication sheets for each entry. And then the Adjudicate button takes you to the page where you will adjudicate the entry. For the judge sheet, once it's downloaded, we need to open it with Adobe Reader or Preview, not in the web browser. To do this, in Chrome or Edge, when you see the download appear in the upper right corner, click the little folder icon, and that'll open the Downloads folder on your computer. If you double click it here, it should open in Adobe or Preview or the program that you'll be using, but if it doesn't, right click on it and then click Open With and choose Adobe or Preview or whatever program you're using. Next, we're going to talk about joining the online meeting with the student. So click the Adjudicate button for your first entry, and it takes you to this virtual adjudication page. You will see a box here to enter a Zoom link to send to the student. So you'll need to go to Zoom and then go to its home page. Under New Meeting, click this little caret down arrow thing, and then uncheck Use My Personal Meeting ID. The reason for this is that we don't want every meeting to be the same link. Previous students might accidentally jump into other students' meetings. So unchecking this ensures that every time you create a new meeting, it has a different, unique link. Now click New Meeting, check your camera and microphone, and click Start. Now that we have the meeting open, we'll need to get the link to join the meeting so we can send it to the student. If you're on a Windows PC, click your name in the upper left-hand corner. If you're on a Mac, click this little green shield icon that's in the upper right. This will bring up this meeting details page. You'll see the invite link listed right here, and you'll need to click this icon at the end of it to copy that link to your computer's clipboard. Then switch back to your web browser and paste that link into the box, and click the Submit button. If it's past the exact start time of this student's meeting, it will be displayed to that student immediately, so the student can just click it and join the meeting right then. If you do this before the student's meeting time, the student will see a countdown timer, and then the link will appear at the exact start time of the meeting. By default, Zoom enables a waiting room, so keep an eye out for notification that you need to let someone into the waiting room once it's past the start time of the entry. Also notice how the page now displays the link for you. It saves it, so if for some reason you need to close your browser or go to another page, it is saved. So when you come back to the student's adjudication page, you can just click this link instead of creating a whole new meeting. You should see a video window here where you can play the video that the student uploaded, and the student's music should appear below the video window. Hover over it to bring up zoom controls and enable scrolling within that frame. If you don't see the music, it just means the director didn't upload it in advance, but it will ask the student to upload it before they can join your meeting. So once you see the student join the Zoom meeting, you can click the link that says click here to view their music, and then it should appear. When the student arrives in the Zoom meeting and you're ready to listen to their performance together, click the Share Screen button. If you would like the student to see the video while you play it, select your monitor, your desktop, or the web browser where the video will be playing. Make sure Share Computer Sound is checked, and then click the Share button. If you only want to share the audio from the recording without letting the student see your screen, click on the Advanced tab and then select Share Computer Audio. Next, click the play button on the video, and the student should be able to hear you and the video sound at the same time. After the video is done playing, you can stop sharing your screens so you can just see each other's video cameras to discuss their performance, unless you'd like to keep the video visible to the student to point out any visible issues such as hand position or posture. There is a countdown timer at the top of your adjudication page to help you stay on time. It will turn red when you have 2 minutes left. Start saying goodbye to the student as soon as you see the timer turn red or even earlier. Remember, you may still need a few minutes to fill out your sheet for that student, and as soon as that countdown timer hits 0, your next student will be waiting on you to submit the Zoom link for their meeting. When you're all finished and say your goodbyes, click End Meeting for All on the Zoom meeting, and then go back to the adjudication page, scroll down, and click here to indicate that the student performed. Even if they didn't show up, but you were able to adjudicate a pre-recorded video, go ahead and select that option that says that the student did perform. Type your summary comments here. These comments will be instantly available to the director and the student, but they are not a substitute for completing the adjudication sheet. Some judges back in the COVID era asked us to do this so they can copy and paste links to online resources that might help the student. But feel free to just type something like, "See the adjudication sheet" in this particular comment box if you would like. Next, go back to the adjudication sheet in Adobe Reader or whatever program you opened it in, and you might need to go to Tools and then Fill and Sign. And then you can use this text box tool to click anywhere on the sheet and start typing. When you're done filling out the sheet and you're ready to sign it, click the Insert Signature tool. The first time you use the signature tool, it will have you create a signature. See the detailed instruction sheet on the FSMA website for details if you need help. Be sure to save that PDF file, and then you can close Adobe Reader. And then from your Downloads folder, I recommend sorting by date modified twice so you know that the sheet you just saved is at the very top of the list. But be careful, Windows does some weird grouping things sometimes, so double check the first and last name on the file name and make sure it matches the student name on your adjudication page. Drag and drop that file onto the drop zone of the adjudication page, or if it's easier, you can just click on the drop zone and a window will pop up so you can find it in your Downloads folder. If you're more comfortable printing a sheet, writing on it with a real pencil, that's fine. Just make sure that you have a way to scan it into a PDF file so that you can upload the PDF file of it here later on. Select the rating that the student earned and then click the Save button. If the student had problems and was not able to get into the virtual meeting soon enough to give you enough time with them, you will need to click one of the No options here. That will let you reschedule them into one of your other free time slots. Just select the new time slot and then click the Reschedule button. If you don't have any free time slots in the drop-down, just talk to the student and mutually agree on a time for them to log back in. Then when you're all done, click the Save button, and it will save everything you entered and take you back to your full schedule page. You'll see the status column updated for your previous student, and you're ready to download the sheet and click the Adjudicate button for your next student.